All right, so in this episode, we're going to go ahead and we're going to pull off this hood, and I'm going to lay it on some sawhorses, and it needs a little bit more prep, a little bit more sanding and scuffing on it. Then I'm going to tape up the tags because I want to save those tags. So I'm going to tape up those tags the best I can, and we're going to go ahead, and this is 10 millimeters. We're going to take it off right here, and we're going to take the hinge off once we get it out. We're going to take it off right here. These hinges will be painted black. That's the color scheme for this one is black and blue. Okay. That's what we're going to do next. So we're going to get that off and get her painted up today. This is going to give me an opportunity to test out my guns. You know, a long time ago, one of my side hustles, to feed my family, was I would work on cars and do automotive body work and paint and engine rebuilds and those kinds of things. So I've got some equipment from way back in the day. So I don't know if it works or not. It has been literally probably 25 years since I've used any of my paint guns at all, and more than likely it's closer to 40. So how about that? So anyway, so we're going to take off this hood and get her all prepped and painted up today. Okay, cool. All right, guys, so there we go. We're making some progress. Just giving you a little update right there. That right there is already out there. All right, so there we go. Got that cleaned up, some taped on it, paper up there, and sanded it down a little bit, scuffed it, and just hit it with some primer. All right, so we're going to knock that out real quick. That's going to be real quick, okay? And then we're going to get on with some jamming. And there you go. Took care of that. That's all taken care of. So that should catch us up. Knock out the underside of that hood, and we should be done in here. And then we're going to start jamming, okay? That'll be in the next video, though. All right, cool. All right, so as you can see here, you got to clean this surface real good first. So what I'm using is the SOS pad. It doesn't have to be the brand name SOS, but steel wool and some soap, and that's cleaning it up real good. Then we got to figure out how to get back down in here, because while you're painting, if there's something in there, it's going to blow back out. So we'll probably end up blowing that out with the air compressor. So try it that way, okay? So that's what we're doing here. SOS pad, scrubbing it, getting the grease off, cleaning it up first, and then we'll start sanding it and prepping it for paint. Okay, cool. Okay, so you can see it there. We scuffed it up pretty good. And then what I did is I took a spray bottle that I have mixed with another product, a soap product, Simple Green, or I think, yeah, Simple Green. And that way I can get into those holes, those crevices that I can't really get into. Okay, let that soak up. So I'm going to rinse this off for now, and next we'll go and sand it. Let's see what we got to do left. Okay, and if you notice at the bottom, there's drain holes down there. So the hood's going to be able to drain this water out. Okay, all right, cool. Try to get up in there pretty good. See all that dirt that's still coming out from underneath there? When you're using an air gun, with an air compressor and a paint gun, the air that's going to blow out of there is going to blow dirt and dust out of there. Now, this is one of the reasons why we're going to test out these guns under the hood, because not very many of us drive around with the hood open, so no one will see it or notice it that much. Okay? All right, cool. Okay, about to throw some primer on, get this ready to go. And so you can see here, we taped up our decals. We detailed it. I didn't really think I needed to show you that, but I thought, well, maybe I should. But anyway, basically you just overlap your tape and you come back with a razor blade or your little utility knife or something like that. And then you trim it out, and then you just come back and peel it off. Okay? And that's it. There you go. Okay? And that should give you a good line right there. And it looks kind of good if you leave your decals and your stickers on there. Don't just paint over them, okay? That's kind of crappy. So anyway, there you go. We're going to clean this up a little bit more, get a little bit more scuffing to do on it, some sanding. Then I'm going to hit it with some primer. Okay, cool. Okay, so now we're just hitting it with some primer. That's it. And this is rattle can primer. It's also a Rust-Oleum product. And it doesn't have to be a lot. Again, this is really just going to test my guns out in here. You can also buy this primer in a quart, and you can mix it with acetone and all that, and do it that way if you want. But it's under the hood. So I actually like the convenience of these primer cans, so I do a lot of the stuff primer with the can. And I'm painting from this angle because I really wanted to get up under there because it was tough to get in there and clean that. So let's see how that comes out. I might have to do something else. And this isn't, as you can tell, it's not a heavy coat of primer at all. I just need a little something in there to make the paint stick. That's it. Right over those decals. This is almost ready to go. And that's really all you got to do, guys. Just like that. Okay? Let that set a little bit, and we're going to throw some color on there. Oops. There we go. Okay? Cool. All right, guys. So there you go. That's all painted now with the guns. So we'll take off this tape and we'll expose these again. It's still tacky, so we're going to let it dry a little bit more. Okay? All right, cool. I thought that came out pretty good. All right. All right, there you go. All right, guys. So it's been about, I want to say maybe 30 minutes, and I'm dry to the touch, okay? This is important if you're doing an outside or outdoor paint job. I got the wind blowing. I don't know if you can see that tree over there. See the wind's blowing out here. See it? So it's going to blow anything on here. So I mixed my mixture 1 to 1, 50 to 50. Okay, half paint, half acetone is what I did, and we're dry. There's nothing on my finger. See it? It's not sticky or nothing. Okay, so now I'll be able to take this tape off. I can handle this in another 30 minutes or so. Okay, but I'm gonna let it sit there and just soak up that sun. Okay, soak up that sun and get you a little bit of shine to it. Get that. I really like the way that the gloss on it really hits pretty good, and I was really worried that I wasn't going to get that gloss that I wanted. So, but yeah, that's pretty nice for under the hood, especially. That's really good. All right, guys. Anyway, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go ahead and peel these off and expose that and see what that looks like with that detail. Okay, cool. Okay, so see, there you go. So we took the tape off and we exposed the decals, the original factory decals, and that just makes it look kind of more professional. Okay, you don't really want to paint over that. It's certainly not that big of a deal to take a few minutes and mask it up. Okay, all right, cool.